time as I would time your brothers. So I hope that you have your time in order, right?
Okay.
You-
Well, I don't know how long it's gonna take. I have 9 precepts on it.
9 precepts?
Oh.
All right, we'll
But
give
I'm also
you.
expounding on them. So.
All right, 15 minutes will be good for you. Okay? 9 precepts, and then you're going to expound a little bit on them? All right, we'll try to keep it under 15 minutes.
Who's gonna be reading it? Am I reading it, or is like one of you guys reading it?
No, you're gonna have a reader.
You'll have a reader. Let's make your dad your reader. All right, we'll make your dad your reader.
You tell him what to get, brother
I
Seth.
got you in charge.
You tell him what to get. You're the teacher. He's the reader. Khan?
God.
Alright, so the topic's gonna be on
Listen up, everyone. Go ahead, sir.
the topic's on why Yahweh answers or doesn't answer your prayers.
I'm going to ask you to do one thing for me, though. You got such a small voice. I need you to speak up, okay? I need you to talk to the congregation so they can hear you, right? Cry out loud, okay? All right.
So let me hear the topic again.
The topic's on why Yahweh answers your prayers or why not.
Khan.
So first we're gonna go to John 15:1.
The book of John, chapter 15, verse 1.
Is everybody ready? This is John chapter 15, verse 1. Yep. I am the true vine. This is John chapter 15, verse 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
Okay, so when it's saying Yahweh Shai is the true vine and Yahweh is the husbandman. So wait, we'll read verse 2.
Verse 2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
Okay, so we are the branches that are coming out of Yahweh Shai. So it's kind of like the heads of the family. Like there's the children, the mother, the father, Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh. So it goes from the vine. So it goes from us to the vine to the husbandman. The husbandman tends to the vine. So it's saying, every branch that bears fruit, which is like girding people up, like speaking to, like prophesying. So if you're not bearing fruit, if you're not like doing what you're supposed to do, helping out your brothers, helping out your sisters, he takes it away, like he cuts you off. And if you are, then wait. One second. He prunes you like I don't really know how to explain. Like it's kind of hard to explain. I had it, but it's like on the tip of my tongue. But yeah. So if you're not like girding people up and like helping out your brothers and sisters, he just cuts you off. Like he cuts you off from the truth. He doesn't really need you anymore. All right. Read verse 3.
Verse 3. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
All right. So it says, well, in my Bible it says now you are like it has a 1 next to it and it says because of. So like you're prophesying, like I said, you're helping people out, so you're clean because of the truth. Like you're clean through the truth. All right, read verse 4.
Verse 4. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself.
All right. So he's saying the branch cannot bear fruit of itself. Like you can't tell people about yourself because like you can't tell people anything if there's no Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. If you're trying to tell people about Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, how are you gonna tell them about it if like you're not if they don't exist, which they do. All right, read.
So like abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me.
All right, so so abiding means like like you're keeping the law, statutes, commandments, like you're believing in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, read verse 5.
Verse 5. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing.
So it's like what it said in verse 4. How are you gonna prove anything if Yahweh or Yahweh Shai don't exist? All right. Read verse 6.
Verse 6. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them, and cast them into the fire, and they are burned.
All right. So I forgot where it said it, but it said there somewhere in the Bible that there's gonna be a lake of fire. So if you're not abiding in Yahweh Shai or Yahweh, then you're basically useless. Like he doesn't need you, and you're gonna be cast into the fire. All right. Read verse 7.
Verse 7. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you.
So if you're abiding in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, you're keeping the law, statutes, commandments, doing what you need to do, then your prayers will be answered. When you ask, it's saying when you pray, your prayers will be answered. All right. Go to Matthew 3 and 10.
Book of Matthew chapter 3 and verse 10.
This is Matthew chapter 3 and verse 10. And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Therefore every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire.
So saying the same thing as John 15 and 6. It's saying you're not bringing forth good fruit, like you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or you could be like prophesying about something that you're not supposed to be prophesying about. You're useless. He's gonna cut you down and just cast you into the fire. All right, now go to John 14 and 12. Yeah, 14 and 12.
Book of John chapter 14 verse 12.
This is John chapter 14 and verse 12. Verily, verily. Oh, slide.
All right.
This is John chapter 14 and verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also.
All right, stop right there. So he's saying if you believe on Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, you'll do what he can do. Like he's helping the poor, like he's like answering prayers, he's like walking on water, doing stuff like that. You could, if you're keeping law, statutes, commandments, abiding in them, doing what you need to do, you'll be doing that and greater. All right, read. Read.
And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father.
All right, so when he says that he's gonna go unto his Father, it means like he's gonna die and go back with Yahweh.
That's right.
All right, read verse 13.
Verse 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son.
So yeah, he's saying you're doing all the stuff you need to do, keeping the law, statutes, commandments. Then you pray unto him, and he will answer your prayers.
Come. That's right.
All right, read verse 14.
If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it.
All right, now we're going to go to James 4, 1 and 3.
Book of James chapter 4 1 through 3.
This is James chapter 4 verse 1. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust that war in your members. Ye lust and have not. Ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not.
All right, stop right there. All right, so he's saying like you're praying to him, but like you want something, but you're not doing what you need to do. You're lusting, you're killing, you're sinning. So how are you going to get something if you're not listening to what he's telling you to do?
Mm-hmm.
All right, continue reading.
Yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust.
So now you're asking, but you don't receive because you're asking for the wrong thing. Like you're kind of like, it's kind of like vanity. And you're asking for things that help you with your lusts or things that give you more lust. All right, now go to Isaiah 1 and 15.
One and 15.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 15. And when you spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Yea, when ye make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood.
All right, stop right there. So it's like what he was saying in James 4 and 1 and through 3. So you're praying to him, but he's not gonna look at you. He's not gonna answer your prayers. He's not even gonna hear you because you're sinning. Like when he says your hands are full of blood, he means like your hand, like you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're sinning. All right, read verse 16.
Verse 16. Wash you, make you clean. Put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes. Cease to do evil.
So he's saying, get like better yourself. Get back in the truth. Start praying more and like
That's right.
repent. Like when he's saying, make you clean, put away the evil of your doings before my eyes. He's kind of saying like to repent. Cease
That's
to
right.
Stop.
That's
sinning.
right.
All right. Now we're gonna go to Proverbs 1 and 23.
Proverbs chapter 1 verse 23.
This is Proverbs chapter 1 verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
All right, stop right there. So he's saying he's gonna tell you the truth. Like he's gonna tell you what you're supposed to be doing. Like you're gonna know what you're supposed to be doing. You're gonna know to keep his laws, statutes, commandments. And he's gonna he's gonna be doing that. He's gonna make his words known to you. That means he's just gonna be telling you to do the law, statutes, commandments, and so yeah. All right, now read verse 24.
Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Now he's saying he did all of that. He told you what you're supposed to do, but you're not doing it. Like you refuse to do it. Now read verse 25.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof.
So he's saying, when he says would none of my reproof, he's saying like you would have none of it. You don't believe it. You don't want to do it. No. Okay, now read verse 26.
Verse 26.
Stop.
I also
Not you then.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Read.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
All right, stop right there. Now he's saying when bad things are happening to you, like bad things are happening to you, things are going bad, then like let's say you're in danger, something's about to happen to you, he's not gonna help you. Like you're gonna be crying upon him, you're gonna be praying to him, asking him for help. He's not gonna do anything because you weren't listening to him. All right, read.
Verse 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Most High. They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices.
So now he's basically saying you're gonna get what you deserve. Like you're not listening. I'm gonna give you what you wanted this entire time. All right. Read verse 32.
Verse 32. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
So verse 33 is saying, if you hearken unto him, you're actually listening to what he's saying, and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. He'll be by your side, like he'll help you in the times that you need him, and he'll answer your prayers.
That's right.
All right, now go to Proverbs 28, 6 through 9.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 69. 28 and what?
28 and 6.
28 and 6
Yeah.
through 9.
Yeah, we're gonna
Thank
yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
All right, stop. So he's saying, better is the poor that walking in his uprightness. That means you're right, like you're doing good, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're keeping the law, statutes, commandments. You're praying. You're doing what he's telling you to do. You're listening to him. And then he says, he that is perverse in his ways, which means like sinning, but it means like lustful, as in lustful as in anything, as in lustful for like doing the wrong thing, like pleasuring yourself, eating pork, eating bottom feeders, things like that. So he's saying it's better for you to be poor, but for you to be keeping the law, statutes, commandments, than for you to be rich and not keeping the law, statutes, commandments.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Hold tight.
All right, read.
Verse 7. Whoso keepeth the law is a wise son, but he that is a companion of riotous men shameth his father.
All right, so now he's saying, he's like making it clear now. He's saying, if you're keeping the law, like you're wise, like you know what you're doing. But he that is a companion of riotous men, shameth his father. So riotous means like lawless, like you're not keeping the law, you're not doing like like lawless. You don't know the law. So when it says you shameth your father, it means like your parents are like your father. They tell you what to do. They raise you right. So if you're not listening to them, then you're shaming them. Like you're dishonoring them. So that means you're dishonoring your father. You're dishonoring Yahushai and Yahweh. All right, read verse 8.
Verse 8. He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance, he shall gather it from him that will pity the poor.
All right, stop right there. All right, so when he says that you're usury and unjust, that you have usury and unjust gain, it means like kind of like vanity, like you're doing stuff only for like money and like the wrong thing. So you're gonna gather it for that pity the poor. So like you're doing stuff for the wrong reason. You're not doing it for the right reason. All right, read verse 9.
Verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
So that means when you pray to Yahweh, it's basically gonna just disgust him. Like he's gonna hate it. All right, now we're gonna go to Psalms chapter 66 and verse 16.
Psalm 66, verse 16.
This is Psalms chapter 66 and verse 16.
Read.
Come and hear, all ye that fear Yahweh, and I will declare what he hath done for my soul. I cried unto him with my mouth, and he was extolled with my tongue.
All right, stop right there. So extolled means praised, like he was happy with it, and he liked it. All right, keep reading.
Verse 18. If I regard iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not hear me. But verily Yahweh have heard me.
That's right.
He have attended to the voice of my prayer.
That's right.
Blessed be Yahweh, which have not turned away my prayer, nor his mercy from me.
All right, so when it says you regard iniquity, you regard iniquity, it means like you're in your heart, you're doing, like you're thinking of bad things, like you're doing bad things, you're not keeping laws, statutes, commandments. So that means the Lord will not hear you. Yahweh will not hear you. But Yahweh did hear him because he was doing the right thing. He was keeping laws, statutes, commandments. He was repenting. He was praying.
God.
All right, now we're gonna go to. You already read verse 20, right?
Yes.
All right, now we're gonna go to Psalms chapter 116 and verse 1.
Psalm chapter 116, verse 1.
This is Psalms chapter 116 and verse 1. I love the Lord because he have heard my voice and my supplication, because he have inclined his ear unto me. Therefore will I call upon him as long as I live. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the pains of hell got hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. Then called I upon the name of the Lord. O Lord, I beseech thee, deliver my soul.
All right, so when he's saying the sorrows of death compassed me and the pains of hell got hold upon me, he's saying he was going through like a bad time. Things were not going good for him.
Right.
And since he was doing the right, like, you'll know that you're doing good when things are not going good for you. If things are going good for you, then more than likely you're not doing something right. So then he prayed to Yahweh, and so that he could, like, he prayed to Yahweh for help. And since he's doing everything right, then Yahweh answered his prayers. So now he knows, like, as long as he's doing good, he can call upon him as long as he lives. He can pray to him as long as he lives, and he knows that his prayers will be answered.
That's right.
All right, that was the last scripture that I had.
All right. And you only went 4 minutes over. I'll let you go. So you did okay.